this is Rebekah with Mission Moroto, and I'm here to share another Secrets of Ministry. I affectionately call him after my father's Secrets of the Kingdom, all his sermons he's been doing. And so I wanted to share one of the things God taught me in ministry over the years is that you have to rely completely on the Holy Spirit. If you don't rely on the Holy Spirit, you will go absolutely crazy trying to trust your own understanding, trying to trust your own wisdom, trying to trust your own intelligence. Ministry will always be more than you can handle alone. And if you don't trust in the Holy Spirit, you will be overcome. You'll become overwhelmed in what God has given you. One of the things I've always taught other people, and I learned myself in ministry, is that the ministry God gives you, even your family, even anything that you do as a Christian, will always not exactly be what you think it's going to be. I affectionately call it, you can't romanticize ministry. You can't romanticize missions. You can't romanticize even having children. Because a lot of moms, they will think, oh, everything will be amazing once I have a child. Everything will be amazing once my baby is born. And yes, it will be amazing, but it's also not going to be exactly what you're expecting. You're going to be woken up in the middle of the night with a crying baby, and you're not going to want to get up out of bed. And it's the same in ministry. It's the same, especially in missions. You think, oh yes, once I get to the mission field and once I raise my support and get to the mission field, everything's going to be amazing. Yes and no. Yes, it will be amazing because you'll be experiencing God at work every single day, but it's also going to be hard work. Ministry is not a fairy tale. Ministry is not, you can't romanticize it. It's not something that fulfills you. It's something you give to Jesus. It's hard work that you do because of your love for Jesus. And you have to trust in the Holy Spirit for that. You have to trust in the Holy Spirit to give you the understanding of what decision do I need to make in this situation. Because even every time you come up against an obstacle in ministry, you're going to want to trust in yourself, or you're going to want to trust in the Holy Spirit, and you have to choose the Holy Spirit, because if you trust in yourself, you have to rely on what you know. And ministry is always something new. It's something that you've never done before. Like when God called me out here to Uganda, yes, I'd been in Zambia before. I'd been to Rwanda. I did mission trips to Rwanda, but I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know how to run a ministry in Karamoja amongst people that are warriors, that have for generations fought with other tribes. I had no idea how to do the work God gave me, and that could have been intimidating. I could have given up and said, no, this is something I can't do. But through the Holy Spirit and through trusting in God and praying and saying, Lord, I need you to give me the wisdom here. I can't decide if this is the person we should work with or this is not the person we should work with. Is this person going to rip me off, or are we going to actually be able to get the car fixed if I hire this mechanic? Even little things like that. It's like, if you trust in yourself and something goes wrong, then you are the one who has to fix it. You are the one who has to admit to your donors, yeah, I made a huge, horrible mistake. And yes, even when you're trusting the Holy Spirit, you're going to make a huge, horrible mistakes, but God can save you from some of the most drastic mistakes that you could possibly make, because you trust in Him, you rely on Him and not your own understanding. I love in Proverbs where it says, do not lean on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. And that is true in every aspect of your life. If you're a mom and your child gets sick and you have to take him to the doctors and you have to decide, is this specialist actually giving me good advice? Should I do this surgery or not? If you rely completely on yourself and something goes wrong, then it devastates you. And yes, if you rely on the Holy Spirit and something still can go wrong, but you can trust that God is there for you. He's going to help you through it. And that is one of the things in ministry that you have to remember, you have to hold on to, is that the Holy Spirit is here to be your advisor, to be your guide, to be the one to help you make the decisions that will help your ministry the best, will save the lives of your children, will direct your paths to lead you down the place He wants you to be. And it even involves finances, when you have to pray and say, Lord, do you want us to spend this amount of money on this, or do you want us to save it and spend it on this later? And it can be overwhelming for you if you are relying on yourself to make that decision. Then if you decide, yes, we're going to buy this piece of property, and then now you don't have any money for something, for emergency funds, you can freaks you out. You're like, well, what if we need those emergency funds? Well, if the Holy Spirit told you to go ahead and purchase the land, then he has a way to give you the emergency funds later for something else that's going to come up. And you can say, yeah, well, that's just great, but I want to, as an adult, I have to rely on myself. No, you don't. Relying on yourself is the biggest lie Satan ever tries to teach you. That you can do it. You are the one that has to make the decision. No, the Holy Spirit through you gives you gives you the ideas, gives you the answers to make decisions, and it frees you up to be at peace. When God says he will give you peace that passes all understanding, that's through trusting in him. That's through putting your whole faith in him. And we say, oh, yes, we have faith that God's going to take us to heaven one day. But you have to have faith that he's going to give you what you need even here on earth. And that's provisions, but it's also wisdom and knowledge to know what to do in every aspect of your life. So this is about trusting in the Holy Spirit and letting him direct you. And one of my favorite verses that relates to this is from Isaiah 30, verse 21. It says, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a command behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. And I pray that verse all the time. I say, Lord, whisper in my ears, which way do you want me to walk? Where do you want me to go? And I will walk in that. Lead us to where to plant a new church. Lead us to which pastors we want to unite ourselves with. Lead us in helping us decide which children need to be here the most, and which building project do you want us to do next. Every little aspect. How many bags of beans should we buy this month? I rely on the Holy Spirit on all of that. I pray like crazy. Give me wisdom. Show me where you want me to go. Because without him, I am nothing, and I can't make any decision without him. So I hope this video helps you, even when you're raising kids, whether you're a youth pastor, or just want to go down and lead your neighbor to Christ. Trust in the Holy Spirit to give you wisdom. Trust in the Holy Spirit to lead you and show you where to go. Love you all.